So practice 1. It says graph and label the preimage and reflect it over the y-axis. So the one thing that we need to know is, or two things, it is reflect and the y-axis. Remember, when we're reflecting across the y, which is our up and down, we only change the sign of our x, not the values. So we change the sign of our x, not the values, and our y will stay completely the same. So I'm going to first start by graphing my preimage, which is at 3 and 4. So I'm going to go over 1, 2, 3, and up 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. A. And then B will be at 0 for my x, and then 5 for my y. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then it's going to be at 1, 1. So that's my B, and that's my C. We have ourselves a triangle. And we labeled it. Now, since we have to graph our new image, I'm going to do that in a different color. So, remember, across the y-axis, so across this line right here, we will change the sign of our x, but not our y. So my new A primed is going to be at opposite of a positive 3 is a negative 3. And then my y stays the same. My B primed, the opposite of a 0 is still 0. Our signs don't matter when it comes to 0. And then a 5 stays the same. Then our C primed, opposite of a positive 1 is a negative 1. And my y is still just a 1. So when I reflect it, my B is on my axis. If it's on the axis, it doesn't change at all. So my B primed will be there as well. My A, we're going to keep it on the same line, and it's negative 3 now instead of positive 3. So negative 3 is 1, 2, 3. If you notice, they're the same distance from our line of axis. So this one is 1, 2, 3. This one is 1, 2, 3. Our y is our line of reflection. Okay, so that's my A primed. And then my C primed is at a negative 1. So the opposite side, but the same line. So that's my C primed. So my new image is now reflected. And it's just like a mirror image.